What up, family? That's Poor Dash when the Mary Lee is 6:06 p.m. my city, Chicago. 15% on my phone. September the 6th, sexy Saturday, 2025. Father Pfleger. This one is for you. Now, he threw a little event, supposed to be 20 years, on 79th and Racine, because he got, the Ark Church or whatever the case may be. Now, let's go back before 2016. I gave him that book, my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song. Plus, I had hats with my website, www.marymac.biz, B-I-Z. And I gave him one of them hats where the kids on the outside, they had pictures of the kids who had been killed in the neighborhood, quote unquote, because I wasn't there, I don't know what's all going on and stuff. So I'm just saying allegedly. Long story short, but I did give my hat up, right? You understand what I'm saying? Because I knew they was coming after me and shit. And sure enough, in 2016, what happened? They came after me. But that was, I think, after they came after him, Father Pfleger, for so-called child molestation or whatever and stuff, or pedophile or whatever the case may be. Look, long story short, it's 6:07. I know Martin Luther King pictures around that little area, and his church is called the Ark. You can't rob God, man. You can't rob God. This is the Holy Bible. All right? Now, you go in his church, I think it's still there. They got a black Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? So why is niggas acting like they white? You understand what I'm saying? If the devil is trying to tell you who you are, and you still acting like somebody else, and you love Eminem, then that's on you, black ass motherfuckers. Real motherfucking tell. This is on page 446, First Chronicles, chapter 10. You see the 10 right there at the top? 11 and 12. Okay, so they go to Big 10 right there. But at the top, you clearly see it says 10 and 11. So for all that shit y'all smoking, you know what I mean? If you stop smoking, I don't know what this say, but I know one thing. My higher power and I, we never lose. So stop smoking and maybe y'all realize what's going on. Because every time you kill your brain cells, they don't come back, nigga. This is 12. Jesus had 12 disciples. One of them had to be a girl. And they said all the disciples allegedly died except, got murdered, except one. One, I think, died of natural causes. Look, but if you look up around Father Pfleger's church, it says, we turn believers into disciples. So what they saying, we gonna die? This the 7. That's 10 City all day. Now, coming from behind, that's 721. Feather Fist. Phone number start 721. Real talk. And 7, 2, and 1 is 10. My city, Chicago. Now, nigga, it ain't rocket science. This the 9. My sobriety, 1997. Okay, Oprah Winfrey, birthday, 129, January the 29th. Because she don't think shit stink. Real talk. You know what I mean? All you had to do was put me on your little raggedy show when you had it for about 5 minutes. I had the streets like I got them now. Now, when I put my hat in that little shrine area or whatever, somebody got that hat. Because I had to throw it over the fence in order for them to get it. Somebody got that hat. And when I did it, this black guy, he was walking by. He was a teenager. He grown now because it's been a while. Yeah. So he seen me. So I ain't lying. Real tough. Bases loaded. Father Pfleger. This is the 15. I am the manifestation of the Martin Luther King. I have a drink. Now, 7:15. When I left today, it was 7:15. My foster sister's birthday, Kimberly Redmond, is she's a Cancer. Is July 15th. Okay, so this is 22, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Bucks win again. 4 and 3 is 7. If I was gambling. Now, the girls that look like me, for some reason, y'all just can't stand. I think that's 43. Don't, quote me on it because, I'll be moving fast, but I'm pretty sure. It's a 6-11. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever this scripture is, ain't got nothing to do with me. The kids that's dying, 6-12. Father Pfleger, you can't throw a fest and think that's it. Now I ain't know nothing about that Ike name in concrete until I just started, walking around. And sure enough, I'm talking about Tina Turner just yesterday posted it on my Facebook and found Ike's name in concrete. It's always the ones closest to you. Now, I said, ooh, I was just about to say I got 5 on me. And guess what popped out? The 5. Where your half at? Tin City, stand up for real. They're for real. I don't play with my life, my Mary McNamara's, my higher power. None of that. My livelihood. These motherfuckers is crazy out here. 6-13. Step your game up, peace.